We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a foot.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game in a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Inside give now from the shotgun. Here he goes. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Gives it to the back. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The first play of the drive now, the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Here's the second down play. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to throw. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff running right. He Picks up 9, so just short of the first half, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Hands off to the left. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter.
Tennessee, 10, Oregon, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. He'll take a deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
17, Oregon, 7.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The pocket breaking down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Direct snap. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Tennessee 17. Oregon.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. It's a nice game. It'll move the football up to the 27.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Gonna run. It's Lewis. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One man at the backfield, and he'll kick the football. No way to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Pressure is coming. The pass is intercepted. He could go across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
To throw, it's Moore. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. And they get the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
On the run, it's Lewis. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Grab down the middle, it's Staley. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Ball carrier. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
This drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now they pull out the screen here. I like the call on third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work for third down to be able to pick.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Caught over the middle. It's Brazel. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Quarterback adjusting out of the defense. 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Dogs! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To the air, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains, and who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 24, Oregon 17.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Volunteers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in on a bid for the national championship game.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Oregon 17.
And the kickoff will be a return. He steps out of the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tennessee. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tennessee 38, Oregon 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the handoff. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part.
Oh, they get him again.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. They're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder.
And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance with the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
That keeps the score. Tennessee, 38.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Working clock with the ground game. The freshman brings him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Give it to the back again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Swarm for the pass rush. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for his big tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. It's the coach's favorite formation, 5-2 formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.